me some.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Queen KJD, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So for today's video, I want to talk about my drugstore makeup collection. I do have sensitive skin, I do have eczema, and I do have dry skin. Like, child, my skin dry, so I have to add oils for it. And I feel like the whole makeup community here on YouTube, like, everybody has oily skin, so they're matting their skin out. And me, I don't need to matte anything. Like, my skin is already dry. I need stuff that is going to provide oils and not leave my face feeling dry and brittle, because dry things are just not good. So everything I'm gonna tell you on this video is for you know, dry skin girls like me, so it just helps my dry skin. So first things first is I'm going to talk about primers. So for those of you who don't know, it is important to prime your skin, which is you want to prep your skin for whatever you're gonna put on it. It's kind of like when you're making chicken. Like, you gotta prep the chicken, you gotta clean the chicken, you gotta season the chicken, you know what I'm saying, before you just cook it. So kind of the same thing for your face. You have to prep your face. And I use the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline. You can get this at any drugstore. It is cheap, y'all. It's not expensive. And I literally just apply it to my face before I put on my foundation. So also another primer that I don't really use as much, only sometimes, is the Maybelline Master Prime, and it is for redness control. So I do have redness in some areas of my face. I am a red bone. The underlayers of my skin are red. So for those of you who just thought red bones were for light skins, that's totally wrong. Okay, check your dictionary. So coming to foundation, because I have dry skin, I have to always, like, I like to use like a BB cream or some type of foundation base. And I used to use the Maybelline BB Cream. They just discontinued my color, which was the dark shade, like the darkest shade. They canceled it. So if you're brown skin, you can forget about it, sis, because it's not happening for you. So when it comes to foundation, I have recently been using this CoverGirl Queen collection, which is by Queen Latifah, and it is a natural hue liquid base. So I put this on my skin, and as you can see, it kind of like matches, you know, matches my skin tone. So I put this on my face before I put on my foundation, and this just helps to add moisture to my face. I lead to foundation. So I used to use a lot of high-end foundations, and I am still on the lookout for one, but most of the ones I've used, they haven't really I think they've been for oily skin. I've been using like Marc Jacobs, I've used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundations, and those just have not worked for me. So recently I went to go get the Maybelline, they do have our shade in this, sis, okay? I went to go get the Maybelline Fitme, and I got the Dewy and Smooth. Now they do have the Maybelline Fitme Matte, which the entire makeup world on YouTube I feel wear, but this is perfect. This gives me a dewy look, and it adds moisture to my face. And I am in the color 355, which is coconut. And I believe they do have a shade darker than this one. So if you're a little darker, then that shade is for you. We are going to move to the eyes, honey. I use the Loreal Voluminous Primer, and I use this to prime my lashes. It is freaking amazing. It shows up white, and then you have to let it dry. And then you go ahead and just put on whatever mascara you want, and it just makes your lashes long and look thicker and fuller. It's amazing. Like, get into my babies. I don't know if you could see them, but yeah. So for my lashes, I freaking love this mascara. This is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express in the blackest black. And I love the applicator for it. I think that's my favorite part, which is this part. Camera's not really picking it up, but it's really thick. It's like super thick and has super thick bristles. So that's what I really love about this. So that. Also, I use the Loreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. I like this because this applicator is skinny, So I just go over it, and it just really helps me like kind of extend my lashes. It just adds that finishing touch, and it is also great for bottom lashes. For blush, I like to use the Milani Romantic Rose blush. It is like super bomb. And they also have other colors which I think are brown skin girl approved, so yes. And for bronzer, I like to use the Black Radiance pressed powder, and this is in the color Ebony. So next is for contour. I like to use the NYX Sculpt and Highlight. So I just use the dark side, and this is supposed to be the highlighting side, but it's like almost the same color as my skin, so it doesn't really highlight anything. I like to use liquid eyeliner because the pencil, like, I be crying, I just can't. So I love to use the Maybelline New York Master Precise eyeliner. It is amazing because the tip of it is like really sturdy and really strong, so I'm able to create a wing. It's just really easy to create like a long wing or a dramatic wing, so I really like this. This is like really good for beginners. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you need to get the Maybelline Precise eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, because it's just really sturdy, so it helps you to create like straight lines, and you be thinking that you are a pro, but it's really the eyeliner. So for concealer, everybody, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of LA Girl Pro Concealer. I love this. It's like $4. It used to be $3. They went up. But you can get this. I don't know if they sell this at drugstores. I've never really seen it. I always have to go to like one of those little fashion stores, like Fashion Q or G Stage, Q, just any Crew, any fashion store. They have LA Pro Concealer, or like the Beauty Supply, they have it. I don't know if they have it at drugstores. I've never really went to drugstore looking for LA Girl Pro Concealer, so yeah, but they're cheap and it's not considered high-end, and it's amazing to highlight and conceal. They also have color correcting. I've never used that, but this is pretty good. When it comes to lip gloss, lipsticks, NYX, I love their butter glosses. I love their matte lipsticks. So here is a butter gloss that I do use, which I need another one of, and this is in the color Fortune Cookie. I also have another one in Tiramisu, which I can't find. I also have a few NYX high voltage lipsticks, and so these are the colors. It's like purple, and this is kind of like a nude for brown skin. Also, I have the matte lipsticks, and so I just have a few colors, and these are great, guys. These are bomb. You can find these in drugstores. They have a lot of different colors. I have the color Mason and the color Whipped Caviar. Ooh, that sounds cute. So this is Whipped Caviar. Maybe I'll swatch it for y'all. So can you see it? This is Whipped Caviar. It's cute. I love to mix them. But these are really good lipsticks. You don't have to spend $15 on the MAC lipsticks. Those are great too. But if you are on a budget, girl, go on up to the drugstore and get you some matte lipstick and call it a day. Okay, last and final thing I'm going to talk about is highlight. It is important, okay? My favorite, all-time favorite highlighter. You can't get it at a drugstore, but you can order it online. Sugar in hand. I think it was like $12. Bomb. BH Cosmetics Wild and Radiant Baked Illuminating and Bronzing Palette. Okay, get into this. If you don't accept nothing else about this video, you need to accept this. Okay, I went before the Father and I told him, God, thank you for bless the man or the woman who thought to put these colors together and who thought of the formula and everything, because child, it is amazing, honey. I am shining. I am litty, okay, litty, like it's amazing. It comes with a mirror, and then here are the shades, y'all. It's amazing. I just mix all four together because I could never just choose one. They're all beautiful, so I just mix all four. Get my little fan brush, I mix all four, and I just, and look at it. Guys, y'all, ladies, sisters, sis, amazing. $13 I think on bhcosmetics.com, or 12, 11 maybe with shipping, but this is worth it. Go get it. This is this is amazing. And none of these companies, or no one is sponsoring me for this video. Like, I'm honestly like, anything that I share is going to be honest with y'all, whether it's a sponsored content or not. But this girl. Okay, last thing is setting spray. So 2 setting sprays that I use. I use the Bedescu skincare, which is the rose water. I use this in my nighttime skin routine, in my early morning skin routine, to prep my face for my makeup. I use this. And then also I use the NYX Dewy finish. Okay, dewy, because I have dry skin. They also have matte, so whether you have dry skin or oily skin, you can choose. But this is good. You can get this at the drugstore. You can get this at Sephora. It's like $7, and they have a larger one for $12. So it's still like drugstore prices, and it's great. That kind of concludes everything that I wanted to talk about as far as drugstore makeup and things that I just think are great for brown skins, for if you're a beginner, things that won't break your pockets if you are on a budget, and if you have dry skin. Like, these are definitely products that have been approved by me. So if you enjoy these type of videos, please let me know in the comment section. Please comment down other things, like if you want to do makeup tutorials, or want me to talk about the brushes I have, or just anything makeup related, makeup for beginners, because I am kind of like a beginner makeup. I'm not a pro. So, you know, if you want to talk about it, let me know.